Finally arrived. I'm heading to Nottingham University. I'm off to Dulles Airport where I'm going to meet my other cohorts and enjoy this long plane ride. So I arrived at Dulles, make my way up, and of course I see my colleagues, everybody, what's up? So very happy to get here. We're all finally get cozy on the plane. Everybody doing their thing, and we're off for takeoff, getting some good video, and we are off. All right, so we finally arrived here in Heathrow, where we had to wait a bus to take us over to Nottingham Trent University for another 3 hour ride. Once we got there, they whisked us off to our dorms where we quickly got checked in. And then right away, our first event was to basically meet the rest of the global summer school students. Got to mingle with some people, got to quickly make some friends. So official day one started in the auditorium where we were greeted by the president of Nottingham Trent University, and all the students were introduced to each other, and we met our buddies. Next, we were taken to our classrooms where we met our official groups and our professors, Catherine and Chris. The professors broke us all into different groups, dividing all the universities and the different countries pretty much. And we went over the next curriculum for the next couple of weeks. After class, we all went to Pitcher and Piano, which is an abandoned church. There we got to meet other students as well that we didn't get to meet last time and brought in a cheers for the next couple weeks. All right, so day one, now we are got introduced to the Miro software, which is a software used for designing, good for collaborating and basically brainstorming ideas. From there, we basically worked on creating products or just stuff with foam. And from there, we started sketching. And then from there, basically working on the basics of fundamentals of designing. We eventually ended up having to create a chair with just simple, just our imagination and simple, I guess, products, you can say, and create a chair with our imagination. And there you see our wonderful creations. Next, we took the process of sketching and designing that we had and started moving it over to AI and trying to configure what that world would look like if we were to use different words, what AI creates, and playing with that. After creating green underwater hippos, it was time for a multicultural event where different people from different countries, students obviously, were talking about their country. My cohorts, Lemlem, decided to speak first, representing Ethiopia. Then my other cohort, Aisha, also spoke, representing the good old US of A. Afterwards, we took pictures with the other cohorts from other countries. Here's just a couple of pictures with me and the cohorts from India. That night, we continued to go exploring and also made friends with our buddy Ibad. The next day, we were back at it. We had to introduce our group's design and project and where we were going. So the next day, we went to the Clifton campus of Nottingham Trent University, where they do robotics. We sat in and basically got a lecture from one of the professors regarding innovation and the research that they're working on. All right. So after our visit to the Clifton campus, we basically had the weekend to ourselves. We were lucky enough to have a friend that lives out in London, so we went to go visit him for the weekend. He was gracious enough to show us around the city. We got a chance to see Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, and basically just walk around the city. So after a fun time in London for the weekend, now it's back to the grind. We're back at school trying to clean up our group project. Basically, we are brainstorming to come up with basically a product design, a mission statement, and make it come to fruition with a model to present. So this is it. The last night before our big presentation, everyone's having a good time, enjoying themselves, having a good party. Good way to say goodbye. So this is the moment of truth, the moment we've all been waiting for, the big presentation. I nailed it, and I got my certificate in design and innovation in the business as part of the global summer school. Yay! And that's my presentation. I want to give a big thank you to the National Science Foundation for offering this scholarship for me to have this opportunity to study abroad. I want to thank Nottingham Trent University for being such a great host and being well organized. I want to thank UDC for facilitating this, more specifically Professor Amit Arora and his wife Anush Arora. They've been great people, great mentors, been very patient with us and making this make this a seamless possible. Can express the experience of getting to meet all these wonderful people, these different cultures, and really learning something with this process. Not so much about learning something with design, but I learned a lot about me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.